I answered a Craigslist ad for a babysitter. The child is not human. The post had been up for weeks, which should have been my first red flag. The second was that it didn't list an address, just said rural area outside of town. Transportation provided. But the pay was double what I made at the cafe, and I was late on rent. A man picked me up in an old sedan. He didn't say much during the drive except, "Don't touch the mirrors." I laughed, thinking he was joking. He wasn't. The house sat on the edge of the woods. Old and tall, its windows covered in thick curtains. Inside smelled faintly of copper and pine sap. He led me to a small room at the top of the stairs. "The child's name is Eli," he said. "He stays in here after dark. Just keep him company until the clock chimes 3. Don't open the curtains. Don't let him touch the glass." "What glass?" I asked, but he was already leaving. The door clicked shut behind him. Eli sat cross-legged on the floor, facing a tall standing mirror covered by a sheet. He looked about 7. His skin was almost translucent, veins tracing faint blue patterns beneath. His hair was white blonde like spider silk. He smiled when he saw me. "You came back." My throat tightened. "This is my first time here." He blinked. "No, you were here before." I forced a smile. "Maybe you met someone who looked like me?" He tilted his head, considering that. "Maybe." We played cards for a while. He was quiet, polite, strange. He never seemed to blink. Whenever I shuffled, he'd hum a soft, tuneless sound that made the air feel thicker. At 1:17 a.m., the mirror under the sheet trembled. Just slightly, like something behind it had exhaled. Eli froze. "Don't look," he whispered. I turned anyway. The sheet fluttered, though the window was closed. Beneath it, faintly, I saw movement. A reflection that didn't match the room. "Eli," I said carefully, "what's behind the mirror?" He didn't answer. His small hands were shaking. "If you see it, it sees you." The air went cold. The humming deepened. No, it wasn't just Eli. It was coming from inside the mirror. Then the clock downstairs chimed twice. The sheet slid off on its own. The reflection wasn't mine. It was another room, dark and colorless. And there was a woman standing near me, but not me. Her eyes were hollow black, her mouth open in a silent scream. Eli lunged forward and slammed his hands against the mirror. "Go back," he shouted. Cracks split across the glass like spiderwebs. The humming stopped. When the man came back at 3, I was sitting in the hallway shaking. He nodded, as if nothing unusual had happened. "You did well. Most don't last the first night." What is he?" I managed to ask. He smiled faintly. "He's not the one you should worry about." Then he looked toward the mirror room. "She's still trying to get out."